Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another video. Today's video, we're having a look at some brand new skills that have dropped and the new box that have just dropped. Right before the KC Cup, the meta's going to get quite a shake-up now, which is very interesting. Before we get into all the skills and that, I will say, I need to apologize. I haven't made plenty of videos recently. I've got ideas in the works, but I know what's coming up in the meantime. While I've got some guide videos being planned out and stuff, there's going to be a progress report for the start of November. So, reporting on October's overall DM progress, how the community's been doing in that. I'm going to be getting a COG video out as quickly as possible because, season's going to reset and it's going to be grind time, going to be going crazy. We're going to have the KC Cup, which I do plan to stream my journey to D level max, which hopefully shouldn't take long with DM, being how good it is now. And because I'm in King of Games for October, I'm automatically qualified for second stage. So if I've got time, I will stream some second stage gameplay for you guys, seeing how high we can get up in the rankings with DM. It's gonna be crazy good. It's gonna be fun. Gonna have a good time. But in the meantime, we got a whole bunch of skills here. Varus has a new skill for rocket borrow. For borrow decks, which is gonna be cool. You can only use this skill second and third effects once per duel. Guys are gonna have to keep an eye on these skills, all these decks and that. Can't normal special summon any monsters except for dark dragons. Fair enough. Excludes extra deck, of course. You reveal a rocket synchron from your hand, then add a dark dragon monster whose sum of attack and defense equals 4,000, and one quick launch from your deck to your hand. So there was an old skill, Borrowload Link, that Konami mistakenly in the skill didn't specify what kind of type the monster had to be, so people could search out Lancia, which was nuts. But thankfully they've fixed it. They fixed the ability, you reveal rocket synchron, and then you add a dark dragon specifically. Thank you, Konami, for actually looking at your mistakes and fixing them. The old skills still exist, but that is what it is. And they get quick launches as well, which is nuts. If you control Borrowload Dragon, or only your opponent controls a monster, play one rocket monster or one borrow monster with 3,000 less attack from your deck, extra deck, or graveyard. So any borrow monster, you just summon it from your extra deck. Any rocket monster, summon it from your deck or graveyard. Nuts! You give yourself a Borrowload Riot Dragon as well from your deck, the ritual monster. Crazy stuff. This could go pretty hard. Borrows might be coming back. My guess, I'd say tier 3. Could be tier. Oh, I know last time it was tier 3. Last time it was tier 1, then dropped down to tier 3. I don't know. This could go insane. We'll see. We'll see. Then we got Destiny Draw Vermilion Sparrow. Which, you can only use one of the skills first, second effects, per turn, one effect per turn, once each per duel. Can be used for your normal draw. This turn, one of the cards from your normal draw will be an Icarus attack or a random wing beast monster from your deck. Then you can activate Icarus attack from your hand. Crazy. Reveal a wing beast monster or trap card in your hand, then either place that card on the bottom of your deck or send to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. Any trap. Doesn't have to be a specific trap, just any trap. It's going to have a fair bit of synergy with Flu. I know that for sure. Black Wings, maybe? We'll see. This is definitely something you're going to be seeing whenever someone's playing Flu. 100%. I'll show you why soon. Then we got Valance Tactics. Can only use skills second effect once per turn, third effect once per duel. Can't normal special summon any monster except for pendulums. And of course, excludes the extra deck. You reveal a Valance card from your hand and then add a Valance card that is a different type. Your revealed card from your deck to your hand, so you just go +1. Crazy good. If you control level 10 or higher Valance monster, or only your opponent controls a monster, play one of your Mamanaka, the Valance United monsters that is in your extra deck graveyard or has been banished. If it is turn 2 onward, also shuffle one card from your hand to the deck. Now, the one thing I don't like about this card, Konami did not nerf the life point loss. So this is a burn effect in disguise. It just doesn't say inflict effect damage. This is your opponent loses life points. And I think that's ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, against the right deck, doing the right moves, you can like pretty well OTK through effect damage alone. It's bad. I mean, like, it's I'm not looking forward to playing against this deck. It's gonna be very, very, very annoying. And anyway, it is what it is. Ooh, pardon me, sorry, I am going in the middle of the video. That is bad. Like I've never played Vanillance before. Never played against it before, actually. I don't know what this deck would be. Maybe Rogue or T3. I can't be entirely sure. I will say I'm not entirely sure. We've got Happy Halloween, you know, for the Hallow, Spirit of Tricks, Halloween, Ween, Spirit of Treats. The crazy part about this skill, this turn you can normal summon up to 3 times. So any zombie or fiend deck will benefit from the 3 normal summons, which is crazy cool. Zombies are going to be coming back, so expect to see Zombie World more often with this skill. Yeah, that's what I would say. You'll see this. You'll see this very often, I reckon. Zombie World, Zombie World can shut down a bunch of skills, and it's gonna be very annoying to face against, but that's just how it is, really. Yeah. Then we have Mites with the True World. Use skills 2nd and 3rd effects once per duel. If your deck contains a total of 8 or more different Liberamancer monsters, you're not normal special summon any monsters except Liberancers, excluding extra deck, of course. Reveal a Liberamancer monster with 2,000 less attack in your hand, then shuffle 1 card from your hand or field into the deck. Add a Ritual monster and Liberamancer monster from your deck to your hand. And then, if only your opponent controls a monster, set 1 Spell Trap card. This card can be activated the same turn. So, any Spell Trap. I'm sure this won't be abused. I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. Any Spell Trap is insane. Any Spell Trap. Guess we'll have to see what happens with this one. I've never played Liberancers either. I've never really played against them. Like in Master Duel, stuff like that. So like, I don't even entirely know what they do. It'll be interesting to see. The box, Savage Shot. This is the new box. There's Borrowload Savage Dragon, which is like an insane card. The fact it's not even limited is nuts. Yeah, this is gonna be very good. It's gonna be a very, very good card. It's gonna be something to have to, like, you know, worry about to play against. Like, it's woof. Either way, moving on. I'm just like, you know, mining Borrowload Savage Dragon. Anyway, we have Decode Talker Heat Soul for, you know, for Cyburst monsters. We got your rockets. We got Fluondereeze in the game. Fluondereeze, if you don't know what Fluondereeze does, I faced this plenty of times in Master Duel. It is toxic. It is, like, for me personally, it's toxic. It's cringe. It's annoying. What these cards do, they always banish themselves when they leave the field, which is very annoying. And they're all about, well, the big monsters don't banish themselves when they leave the field. The small ones do, though. It all focuses around so like, if you normal summon, you set off all their effects, and they hate special summon monsters. They hate special summons. They love normal summons. They love normal summons. It's crazy. Yeah, Fluondereeze is just gonna be very annoying to deal with. And yeah, it's just gonna be very, very annoying. Like this, like Fluondereeze and M-Pen. I hate M-Pen for the main fact. While this, like, this is the main point that I hate. While this tribute summon card is in the monster zone, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters they control in attack position. Just extremely annoying card. Very annoying to deal with. Like, just very, very annoying. But with our skill, you know, should hopefully make it easier. Yeah, it's going to be very, very annoying to play against. Good thing that they don't have their counter trap, which their counter trap is like just worse to play against. It's, yeah. Anyway, we got Liberancers here. It's all about the rituals. Icarus attack is in the main box as well. More floor undery stuff. We have Splash Mage, which is a big buff for Cyber's decks. Topologic Trisbana. Don't know how good this will be. Maybe good. I'm not entirely sure. Be interesting. Some Valantis cards, which, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I see it and like really like examine it and then break it down. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work for me to like, you know, have a like study these decks and like try and analyze like exactly what they do. Just wait till to see how they play. Libromancer Doombroker is gonna be interesting. Attacks directly if it's ritual summoned using a monster on the field. Nuts. Absolute Dragon. More Flaunderies cards. This is an interesting effect. Once per turn, while you control this tribute summon card, you can conduct up to 3 normal summon sets this turn, not just 1. That's nuts. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy. While this tribute summon card is in the monster zone, if your monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So it just turns every monster your opponent controls into what you'd say for DM deck, a Dark Cavalry. So every monster becomes a Dark Cavalry. Crazy. Once per opponent's turn, you can banish a card from your hand, change all special summon monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. That's nuts. Yeah. This is going to be a scary card to go up against. Just a little bit of a scary deck in general. Vic Viper type L. This is a brand new card. For BES decks, going to go, I think, a little bit nuts. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, we'll see. On Your Mark Gets Set Duel is out of the selection box. So is Armageddon Knight. And Small World is out of selection box as well. They might be played. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. More Valantis stuff here. Halloween, you know, for Halloween. Striker Dragon. So Dragon Link is now officially a thing in Duel Links. You know, Link summons Striker Dragon, you can just go nuts. Dragon Link is here. Dragon Link enjoyers, rejoice. Got your Valance cards here, more Libromancer cards. It's all about rituals by the looks of it. Yeah, ritual stuff here. Arbitrum of Battle. Any battle damage inflicts your opponent's double. Okay, so it's all about using monsters on the field. Monsters on the field, which is interesting. So, like, focusing on specifically the field. They don't benefit from the hand, they benefit from the field. So you guys gotta keep that in mind. Libromancers, which is like the theme I'm seeing here. More Flaundery stuff. You know, if your opponent normal summons a monster, you can immediately normal summon a Flaundery's monster. Valantis here. Libromancer Intervention. Interesting. So this is, I think, what Konami's intending for people to like set. Going second. That works. Oh wow. Stealing opponent's monsters. Interesting. Twin Triangle Dragon. More Dragon Link stuff, I'm guessing. Libromancer Firestarter. Interesting. Now these cards are very, very interesting. More Flaundery stuff here. Another Flaundery's here. More Valantis. I really have to see how the Valantis cards play before I make a judgment. Libromancer, like, judging by the ritual monsters, it's just all about keeping monsters on the field and then continuously ritual summoning different monsters. So, Libromancer, get rid of them if they're on the field. Like, just keep getting rid of them. Squib Draw, which is very good for rockets, actually. Target, you know, rocket monster you control, destroy it, draw 2 cards. Nuts. Flaundery's in Unexplored Winds. This is a very scary card. You can conduct tribute summons that require 2 tributes by sending 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard instead of tributing it and it's still treated as a tribute summon. So, and that's not once per turn, that's just entirely. So this is going to be a very scary card to play against. Very scary. If you see Unexplored Winds, get rid of it ASAP. Don't leave it on the field. Fluendery is just going to be scary. More Valantis stuff. Libromancer. Libromancer here. Whoops. I think I went a bit too far down. Yeah, more Libromancer. This is the Fluendery's trap I believe I mentioned earlier. If you triple summon a level 7 or higher monster while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish this card, change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position, which is going to be annoying to deal with. And because the Flu monsters like to banish themselves, they can like Fluendery's players can just play Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos if that's in the game. I think it is. I'm not so sure. I know Defissure is. It's gonna be very annoying to play against. We got some reprints as well. Ghost Trick. More rocket stuff here. Yeah, now the meta is going to be interesting. So look out for Fluendery's. Fluendery's is just going to be very annoying. But I'm so glad Rabina is a UR card. Means, like, you know, if you want to play Fluendery's, you have to dig into the box and get 3 of this card. Because Flu is, you need Rabina. Rabina gets you everything. Borrowed Savage Dragon for the Borrow decks. Interesting. Cyburst is going to make a comeback. Valantis, not entirely sure. Aside from the card that Konami didn't nerf. Thanks, Konami. Anyway, and Libromancers, not entirely sure either where they'd place. I'm thinking Borrels might go to tier 3 or maybe even tier 2. Valantis could end up tier 3. Fluendery's might be Rogue because they don't have their counter trap. They could do a bunch of XZs, but they mainly benefit from the, you know, tribute summons and all that. So yeah, maybe Rogue, close to tier 3. Libromancers, I'd say Rogue? Could be Rogue? I'd say Rogue. Actually, the more I think about it, Borrelode could go to tier 1. Could go to tier 1 or tier 2. Scratch to tier 3. It's tier 1 or tier 2. That's my judgment there. Yeah, those are all the cards there. There is the biggest deck which I haven't, like, you know, I've seen, you know, released, but it's like, it's, I don't know, I haven't really faced this against, I haven't really gone up against this in Cog Ladder, so I can't make a full judgment of how good this deck is or how bad it is. It might be pretty good, or it might be like rubbish, I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think about the new box stuff right before KC Cup? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What guys you reckon will be pretty top tier, will be hard to beat, hard to deal with? Yeah, let me know. It'll be interesting. I'd like to see your thoughts because, you know, I'm a little mixed. I'm a little unsure. And I'd love to see other people's opinions on this. That being said, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all next time.